here we're going to talk about the Turkish Get-Up, and we're going to do a quick tutorial on how to do it correctly. It is a very involved exercise, to say the least. In fact, it's one of my favorite exercises. In fact, I look at the Turkish Get-Up this way. If I can do a Turkish Get-Up later into my years, if I'm in my 70s, if I'm 80s, my 90s, Lord willing, and I can do this movement and I can do it weighted, I'm pretty functionally strong. That's the way I look at this exercise, because it hits hip mobility, shoulder stability, trunk strength and stability, just about everything, leg strength. So it's got a ton of benefits, although it's frustrating for some people, and a lot of people love to hate it. In fact, I love to hate it. I do it because I know how good it is for me, kind of like brushing my teeth, flossing, things I don't necessarily love doing, but I do it. And that's how Turkish Get-Ups are. And once you get over the hump of learning it, and then you work to get strong in it, it's actually kind of a fun exercise. Okay, so we're gonna break it down here real quick. All right, so when we begin, we're gonna be kind of like in a fetal position. We're gonna get our hand underneath into the crotch of the bell. Okay, so I have my thumb up in this curved, we call it the crotch of the handle, rather than just in the center of the handle. Okay? In fact, a lot of kettlebell movements are more comfortable this way. But I'm gonna roll from this fetal position into the starting position, all right? So I'm gonna press and roll into the starting position. Okay? I'm gonna keep my shoulder and lats locked. The same side leg that I have the kettlebell in is the knee that's bent. And my leg isn't in line with my body, it's outside of my body. So I can push and roll to this hand, which is gonna be planted, okay? So I'm not just trying to push straight up with this, I'm pushing and rolling to this arm, which is at 45 degrees. Okay, so I'm gonna get to that first stopping point. I'm gonna take a big deep breath, abs tight. I'm gonna come to my hand right here. Okay, now once you put this all together, we won't be stopping here, but I'm just gonna stop here to talk for a second. Okay, now the foot that's on the ground, okay, I am going to drive through it through my hip and do a bridge. Okay, so that's the movement. And I'm always keeping my eye on the kettlebell, hip up. Now I'm going to slide the other knee right underneath the center of mass, right underneath me. Okay, again, keeping my eye on the bell. Now from here, I come to the half kneeling position, and then I'm going to stand. I might lose you in the camera here, but I'm standing, kettlebell's all the way locked up, eye on the bell. Now I just reverse the order. I take a big reverse lunge step back. Okay, now I'm in that same position I was just in with that half kneeling. Little mini step here is I windshield wiper my back knee. Okay, if you see that, I'm going to come here. That allows my hips to hinge back as I reach for the ground. All right, I do not want to get here and just try to fall for the ground. I want to hinge. Okay, now I drive through this hip again to create clearance so that foot can come back through. And then I'm going to slide slowly to the bottom position. And then some people set the kettlebell down and then work their body around and get set up on the other side. I might get blasted for this, but I personally, once I get here, if you can be athletic enough to not drop this on your head, just set it down above your head, switch your legs, grab at the bottom, get your hand up in that crotch of the kettlebell, boom, and now you're in the other side, and you can do your Turkish Get-Up on the other side. So that's it done more fluidly. Ask questions if you got them, comment on the video, and I'll respond.